Good morning. My name is Dr. Kaylin Baker, and I serve as the department chair of the Forcht School of Nursing here at University of the Cumberland, and I would just like to welcome everyone here. We're here to rejoice with you as you're here to cheer on your family that's here on stage, and they have really, they've completed quite a feat in the last 2 to 3 years of their life, and we also know and understand that not only have they been under a lot of stress and work, but that also puts a lot of stress on their loved ones as well. So you guys deserve a round of applause just as much as they do. So. At this time, we would like to recognize our clinical facilities. Without our clinical facilities, this program would not be possible. They are great at supporting our students' endeavors and giving them an opportunity to work with real-life patients. So we would like to say a special thank you to Baptist Health Corbin, St. Joseph London, Corbin and Williamsburg Health and Rehabilitation Centers, Hillcrest Nursing Home, and Rockcastle Regional Medical Center. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Jerry Jackson, Chancellor of the University, to bring greetings from the University.
Good morning. I'm truly honored to join you today as we celebrate this significant milestone, the pinning ceremony for the Associate Degree in Nursing graduates at University of the Cumberlands. Today, we celebrate more than the completion of a rigorous academic journey. We celebrate your courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to a profession that demands technical expertise and a compassionate heart. You are stepping into a noble calling that will forever shape not only your future, but the lives of countless patients and families you will serve. As you receive your pins today, remember that this is just not a symbol of achievement. It reminds you to trust, hope. It reminds you of the trust, hope, and healing you will bring. The challenges you face as nurses are significant, but so is your capacity to meet them. As Florence Nightingale once said, I attribute my success to this: I never gave or took any excuse. Let this inspire you to approach every challenge with courage, every patient with empathy, and every opportunity with excellence. Congratulations on this milestone, and thank you for choosing to make a difference. The world needs you now more than ever, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion with grace, skill, and compassion. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Libby Campbell to the podium.
Well, good morning. You're a good-looking crowd out here. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit gravelly, so I'll do the best I can, but I just want to say that it's quite an honor to be asked to speak today, and I consider it a blessing from God that I'm able to work with these young people and help them become nurses, and I love them. I love all of them. So I know that you all do too, and I just want to say to you, echo what Dr. Baker already said. We fully realize that it's not just the student who makes sacrifices during nursing school. All of you, families, parents, children, roommates, siblings, all kinds of support people that are with them, we know that you make sacrifices too. And so we appreciate that. We want to thank you for that and let you know that we do recognize that. The other thing is that this group of people, and I'm sure that you all have heard it somewhere down the line, they've probably said this is harder than a regular degree. And that is true. It is more difficult because not only do they learn a lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff they have to learn, information that's new and different, they have to learn to think differently. So over the course of this program, their way of thinking has changed, and that way of thinking will go with them for the rest of their life. They won't be able to separate themselves from the way they think now. They're nurses. They're going to be nurses, and so they will think like nurses. So I was thinking about what on earth I could say today, because there's so many things that I could say. And when I was thinking about it, it occurred to me, this is the last time I'm going to get to speak into their lives, and they're a captive audience. This is the last time that they have to listen to me. So with that realization came the responsibility of not just saying something superficial. It came the responsibility of saying something that's worthwhile in this last time that I have their ear. So I'm going to talk to them now, and thank you all for being patient with me. So, folks, here you are. All the things that you've learned in this journey, I imagine that one of the most things that you've learned is you've learned some stuff about yourselves. Would that be true? You've been put in situations that have made you feel happy, sad, comfortable, uncomfortable, nauseated, repelled. You've been put into all kinds of situations on this journey, and you have seen how you respond in those situations. So part of preparing yourself to be a nurse is knowing that. And I began talking about it in the very first class. Think about how you feel about things and understand your own self, because that's going to affect how you respond. So you've learned that you have a lot of different emotions and reactions to situations. You've probably learned that you are smart enough to do this if you doubted it in the beginning. Some of you might have learned, well, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. You've probably also learned that you cannot do this alone. The very best nurse in the world cannot make it on their own. They have to work with others. So how well you do that will determine how well you'll do your job. If you can work well with others, your job is going to be a lot easier. If you can't, it's going to be hard. You're likely starting to begin to realize that your degree is finished, but the work has just begun. Your profession is just beginning. So you're starting over again. You were on top for a few minutes, got this done, but you're going to be at the beginning again. And suddenly, all of a sudden, you're going along in life, and now your every action matters. What you do affects other people. Something as simple as whether or not you wash your hands when you're supposed to can affect somebody's life. That's different. And not only are people looking at you in your profession as a nurse, people are looking at you in your private life. People have their eye on you. They're always watching you, so you're always making an impression. You're always impacting other people. So those are some of the things that I imagine that you have learned about yourself, and here are some of the things that I've learned about you. This group in particular. Are y'all scared? So here goes. You are a very intelligent group of people. There's a tremendous amount of brain power right here on this stage. You have tenacity. You know how to stick with it. You have integrity. You've got guts. You're brave. You can do hard things. You help each other. You know how to do that. And you have the potential to change healthcare. And Lord knows it needs some changing. And you all have the potential to do that. So I have one last assignment for you. Will y'all do it? Okay, one last assignment. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to think about them. I want you to ponder on them before you start your job, before you start actually being out there on your own, where you can make the choice to do things the right way or not, because there's not always going to be somebody watching you when you're out there on your own. So what's inside of you is going to determine how well you do. So think about What will you do the first time that you see a coworker doing something that's not safe for your patient? It's easy as the new person just to let that slide because you don't want to make a fuss. What will you do the first time you're bullied by a coworker? What will you do the first time that you have a provider's order to do something for a patient, but you know that's probably not the right thing to do? What will you do the first time you're assigned a patient that you don't want to take care of? What are you going to do the first time your supervisor tells you to do something that you do not want to do? And what are you going to do when there's not enough help where you're working and you have to work way too hard? What are you going to do when you make your first mistake? I want you to think about all of those things ahead of time and decide ahead of time what you're going to do in those situations, because being a good nurse means being prepared. And here's what I believe. I believe that in all those situations, you are going to do the right thing. I believe that you're always going to act with integrity. I believe that you're always going to speak up and keep the patient safe. I believe that you're going to be active in your profession and you're going to change things. I believe that you will always provide the same care for the people that you're taking care of that you would want to be given to the person that you love most in the world. I believe in you. Here's a scripture that I want to leave you with. And I am certain that God, who began a good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns. Philippians 1:6. Thank you so much for letting me go on this journey with you all. I love you.
At this time, we will have a student award presentation presented by Ms. Cheryl Parker, Ms. Destiny Jenkins, and Ms. Sheila Sutton.
I'd also like to say good morning. It's great to see you all here today. The faculty have selected the recipients of these awards, and it was not an easy task. We are very pleased to be able to celebrate the achievement of these graduates. The first award we will present today is the Academic Excellence Award. The Academic Excellence Award is bestowed to a graduate who has the highest cumulative GPA. The graduate must have not received lower than a B in any nursing class. As you all know, the nursing curriculum is very demanding. The graduate who wins this award truly demonstrates excellence academically. The winner of the Academic Excellence Award for the Fall 2024 graduating class for the Forcht School of Nursing Associate Degree Program is Madison Fields.
The next award is for Clinical Excellence. The Clinical Excellence Award is awarded to a graduate whose clinical care of patients frequently exceeds expectations and who demonstrates leadership in clinical areas. Clinical care is the very definition of nursing. The winner of this award has truly demonstrated nursing excellence. The winner of the Clinical Excellence Award is Holly Bruckner.
The final award is the Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is presented to a graduate who demonstrates professional responsibility and displays an effective leadership style. Leadership is a very important responsibility of a professional nurse. It is a pleasure to recognize the leadership potential of this recipient. The winner of the Leadership Award is Buffy Sizemore.
John 15:13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." This principle is best defined by our nation's servicemen and women. At this time, we would like to recognize the military veterans in our graduating class, Michael Brock and Sarah Grubb. We would also like to thank our student representatives, Justin Brown and Buffy Sizemore, for all your hard work and dedication to our nursing program. We will now begin our pinning. First row. Gina Baker is being pinned by her son, Sean Baker. Gina has worked as a licensed practical nurse for several years and plans to continue working in long-term care. Ephesians 2:10 reads, For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Brinley Barmore is being pinned today by both her father and mother. Brinley would like to take a moment to express her heartfelt thanks to her family and friends for their unwavering support throughout her nursing journey. Their consistent encouragement, check-ins, and love have been a source of strength for her during the challenging times of nursing school. Looking ahead, Brinley plans to continue her nursing career at the University of Louisville, where she will be working in the cardiac care unit. She is excited to embark on this next chapter and contribute to the care and healing of patients in this important field. Reagan Brewer is being pinned by her father, William Christopher Brewer. Choosing her father to pin her at her nursing graduation is incredibly meaningful to her. Throughout her journey, he has been a constant source of support, encouragement, and inspiration. His dedication and hard work have set an example that has fueled her determination to succeed. Having him by her side during such a significant milestone is a way of honoring his impact on her life and expressing her gratitude for his unwavering belief in her. This moment symbolizes not just her achievement, but also the love, guidance, and sacrifice he has invested in helping her. Michael Brock is being pinned by his mother, Tanya Brock. Michael would like to thank his mother and father, Tanya and Leroy Brock, his son Aiden, his friends and classmates, and lastly, the faculty and staff here at the University of the Cumberlands. Without the love and support, guidance, and encouragement of each of these people, he feels that he could never have made it this far. He wishes to say thank you once again, and I love you all. In the words of Warren Beatty, who could ever hate nurses? Nobody hates nurses. The only time you hate nurses is when they are giving you an enema. Haley Michelle Brown is being pinned by Logan Minton. Haley's future plans are to continue her education and become a CRNA. Proverbs 3:56 reads, Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. She wants to thank her fiancé, Logan, and her family for their unwavering support and encouragement. You've all been her strength and motivation through every step of nursing school, and she feels that she couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for believing in her. Justin Brown is being pinned by his mother, Gina Lawson. His future plans are to get a job in emergency medicine or pediatrics at a hospital. He would like to thank his mom for her encouragement to pursue nursing and always believing in him, his friend Josh for putting together study guides and helping him prepare for his exams, the friends he made in nursing school that helped carry him through with laughter, and his cat Cheddar for being his emotional support through the tough times. James Bryce once stated, "Medicine, the only profession that labors incessantly to destroy the reason for its existence." Holly Bruner. Holly is being pinned today by her husband, Mikey Bruner. Holly's future plans include becoming a nurse practitioner. She carries with her the powerful words from Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Holly would like to express her deep gratitude to the Lord for his guidance throughout this journey, especially during the time she felt like giving up. Each time she called on the Lord and he helped her through. She is also thankful to her husband, Mikey, who has been her unwavering source of encouragement. From the beginning, Mikey believed in Holly, even when she didn't believe in herself, and assured her that she would finish nursing journey and become the amazing nurse she had always dreamed of. Holly thanks her 4 children for their patience and support, allowing her to pursue her dreams and hopes they always remember that anything is possible when they have faith in the Lord and in themselves. She would also like to thank her family, friends, and the faculty and staff at UC for their support along the way. Sarah Bryant. Sarah is being pinned by Brianna, Creed, and Siler. The journey to becoming who we are meant to be often requires us to change, step out of a comfort zone, and pursue our dreams with courage. We can't become what we need to be by staying where we are. We must grow and evolve. Our dreams are achievable if we are bold enough to chase them, forge a new path if we do not like the ones we are on. No, it's never too late to become what you might have been, and that what seems impossible can indeed be done. Remember that every person's journey is unique. A mile for one person can be harder than 20 for another. Aaliyah Burns. Aaliyah is being pinned by her husband, Connor Burns, who has been by her side every step of the way, offering continuous love and support. Aaliyah is excited to continue her journey at the University of the Cumberlands, where she will be pursuing her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She's dedicated to growing her skills and making a positive impact through her work in nursing. Aaliyah wants to take a moment to thank her husband, Connor, for always being there for her, for the encouragement, the sacrifices, and the constant support. She also wants to thank the faculty, family, and friends who have cheered her on, lifted her up, and helped her get to this point. JC Cheek. JC is being pinned by Curtis and Gatlin Cheek. If you don't try, you will never know. This accomplishment is not only hers, but yours as well. Thank you for believing in her, being her strength, and pushing her when she wanted to quit. Thomas Edison once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Madison Fields. Madison is being pinned today by her parents, Tanya Fields and Robbie Roberts. Madison's future plans include obtaining her BSN and APRN, and she will be working at Baptist Health Corbin while continuing her education. Madison finds inspiration in the words from Matthew 19:26, "With God, all things are possible." Miranda Grubb. Miranda is being pinned by her children, Jocelyn Grubb, Josiah Grubb, and Dalton Rice. Miranda's future plans are to pursue her APRN and to continue to work at Family Healthcare Associates. Joshua 1:9 reads, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." She has really leaned on God to help her through nursing school. Without him and the support from her family, she feels that she would have never made it.
Sarah Grubb is being pinned by Rosa Tennant, Matthew, and Madeline Grubb. First, she wants to thank God for guiding her through every step of this journey. She feels that she wouldn't be here without his grace. And to Rosa, her children, and her family, your love and support gave her the strength to keep going. Thank you to everyone who believes in her. Matthew 19:26 reads, "With God, all things are possible." Kylie Hill is being pinned by Jody and Lawrence Hill. Her future plans are to continue to get her BSN through the Cumberlands and to work at St. Joseph London. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." Paige Jackson is being pinned by her husband Matt and two sons, Brady and Huck. She would like to thank her husband Matt for putting up with her being stressed out every day for the past 2 years. She also wants to thank her boys, Brady and Huck, for still loving her through being hateful and crazy because she always had to study. She loves all three of you. Most of all, she wants to thank God. She is only here because it is where he has led me to be. Matthew 5:16 reads, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Samuel Jones is being pinned by his wife, Kelsey Jones. Sam plans to work in a health and rehab facility while continuing his education and obtaining his BSN here at UC. He aspires to always show the love of Christ in his work and carry this verse in his heart every shift. "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God has before ordained that we should walk in them." Ephesians 2:10. Jessica Little is being pinned by her mother, Rita Dopel, and her father, Steve Little. She wants to express her heartfelt gratitude to her family and friends who have encouraged her to chase her dreams. Your endless love and support have been invaluable, and she feels that she truly couldn't have made it without you. A special thank you to her partner, Tanner, for being her rock and providing comfort throughout this journey. She is also deeply grateful to her mother, whose selflessness inspired her path in nursing, and to her father, who reminds her every day how proud he is of her. To her fellow classmates, congratulations on the start of our nursing careers. She's incredibly proud of all of you. Haley Middleton is being pinned by her sister Brooke. She would like to thank all of her friends and family that have been her support system while completing her degree. She will continue on to be a pediatric psych nurse at Norton Hospital in downtown Louisville. Amber Mills is being pinned by her fiance Dawson. She is grateful for the love and support surrounding her. To her fiance, "Thank you for pinning me and for believing in me every step of the way. Your encouragement means the world to me." She also wants to thank her amazing parents. Their endless love, encouragement, and sacrifices helped shape her journey. She is extending her education with a BSN and continuing on to become a nurse practitioner. She has accepted a position at Baptist Health Telemetry, where she will begin her career in healthcare. As she embarks on this new chapter, she is reminded of a beautiful verse from Philippians 4:13. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Tiffany Powers is being pinned by her husband, Gregory Powers, and her two children, Ava Lee and Bransley Powers. Her future plans are to work on the medical surgical floor and gain some experience, then transition over to the emergency department. Without great friends and family, she feels that she would not have had the opportunity to take this journey and could not have been successful on this journey without the help and support from them, especially her husband. Nora Roberts once said, "If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it." If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. Helana Santos is being pinned by Sharon and John Santos and has accepted a position at TriStar Stonecrest in Nashville, Tennessee in the mother-baby unit. She would like to thank her family and her friends for the endless support. Helana has plans to continue her education and obtain her BSN. Micah Seiler is being pinned today by her mother, Jenny Seiler, and her grandmother, Maple McKillop. Micah would like to express her deepest gratitude to her friends and family for their unwavering support throughout this journey. She says, "I love you all, and I couldn't have done it without you." To her fellow classmates, Micah offers her congratulations and pride, saying, "I'm proud of you."
Buffy Sizemore is being pinned by her husband and best friend, David Sizemore. As she walks across the stage, she is filled with pride, gratitude, and a deep sense of accomplishment. This journey has not been easy, and she would not be here without the support of her Lord, her husband, her children, and grandchildren. Thank you for standing by her through the long hours of studying and the moments when she questioned if she could do this. Your encouragement fueled her to keep going when the path seemed overwhelming. She wants to thank her Aunt Cindy and Uncle Carl for always being there for her and pushing her as a child to succeed. You may not have given birth to her, but you have mothered and fathered her, and she will always cherish that. To her professors and clinical instructors, you have shaped her not just into a nurse, but into someone who understands the true meaning of compassion and resilience. Becoming a nurse has been a dream of hers for as long as she can remember. Nursing school was tough, but each obstacle, each exam, and each clinical experience helped her grow into the person she is today. The sleepless nights, the tears, and the exhaustion were all part of shaping her into the nurse she is becoming. This pin she will wear represents not just the completion of a program, but the beginning of a new chapter. Philippians 4:13 reads, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." She wishes to say thank you, and I look forward to the road ahead, proud, ready, and eager to begin this new chapter in my life as a nurse. Shout out to the real MVPs. We did this, girls.
Dakota Smith is being pinned by his fiancée, Helana Santos. Dakota has accepted a position in a Level 1 Trauma ICU burn unit in Nashville, Tennessee. Dakota plans to continue his education towards becoming a CRNA. Chloe West is being pinned by Jamie and Michael West. Galatians 2:20 reads, "I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me." Chloe's future plans are to work in either a PACU or an ER.
At this time, our graduates will rise and take the professional nursing pledge. We would like to invite any nurses in our audience to stand and recite the pledge with us. You can find the pledge on the back of your programs. With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status. I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all the personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the Forcht School of Nursing, it's an honor to present to you the graduating class of 2024.
On behalf of our staff and graduating nursing students, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks to the Gideon representatives present with us today for the generous gift of New Testament Bibles. These Bibles will be presented to each of our students, serving as a meaningful reminder of the importance of faith and compassion in the nursing profession. Your thoughtful gesture will have a lasting impact, inspiring in students as they begin this new chapter in their careers. We are deeply grateful for your support in helping them embark on this journey with such a significant and enduring gift.
At this time, that concludes our pinning ceremony. So we would like to present the December 2024 graduating class, and congratulations. So give them a round of applause.